Time now for Consumer Confidential with LA Times columnist David Lazarus.
He joins us live from the Times newsroom in downtown Los Angeles. Happy Friday, David. Good to see you. The U.S. now basically holding a foreign company accountable for faulty airbags.
Yeah, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration coming down hard on the Japanese parts maker Takata. Now, these are the guys who make those faulty airbags that are found in, well, pretty much almost every vehicle out there. There's been at least 5 deaths linked to these things. They can explode and send shrapnel throughout the interior of the car. Very, very bad thing. And you'll find Takata airbags in Honda, Toyota, Ford, Chrysler, GM, BMW, lots and lots of vehicles. And that's why this is a very, very big problem. Now, the federal authorities have said that Takata is just dragging its feet on helping with this. Takata has refused to be a part of any recall, and according to federal authorities, they are not forthcoming with necessary information for regulators to do their investigation, and therefore, the company is being fined $14,000 a day. Every single day that it doesn't cooperate. However, there's a question as to how they're going to enforce this kind of thing. Remember, this is a Japanese company. They're not here. Moreover, what do you do to turn the screws on a company like this? Say that every car that you're in can't come into this country or can't be on the roads? That's every car. So it's an open question how the NHTSA folks are going to get their money for this, but it really underlines the seriousness of this situation.
David, any way for us to know if they're in our cars?
Yeah, what you can do is go to either your dealer or the website of the manufacturer of your car and do a search for Takata, Takata, and see if they've issued any statements to that effect.
Great, thank you.
Okay, the latest in a long line of Time Warner Cable customer dissatisfaction stories. This one's a doozy. This is a customer that actually canceled their cable with Time Warner. Then they get an insulting letter that tries to get back her business.
Yeah, and Glenn, insulting hardly does, merit to what. Now, I can't use the word that Time Warner Cable used because it is that filthy. However, they send a letter to this customer. Her name is Esperanza Martinez. She's here in California. We know this because she shared this information on a website called Ars Technica, and she showed the letter. And the letter basically said, "Dear Esperanza," and then there's this word, and then her last name, and it basically tries to offer her a special deal to come on back. She says she never tried to cancel. She doesn't know why she got this, and of course, this is a terrible word. I mean, it's just horrible. So after she takes this online, Time Warner Cable says, "Oh, our bad. We don't understand how it got there," although of course it has to be human error. And Time Warner Cable has agreed to give her 1 year of free service to make amends for this. Now, this follows on a similar thing involving a Comcast customer who also was addressed with a fairly filthy word. Comcast, mind you, is now trying to buy Time Warner Cable for $45 billion. So at some point, it seems like these cable companies are going to need to have their mouths washed out with soap.
And it doesn't cost that much for them to, 1 year. They could have given her forever a year.
Hey, you know what? You want to give me free cable for a year? Call me whatever you want.
Yeah.
Not this word, Glenn. Trust me, it's a bad one.
Let's entice them.
I got a thick skin. I can take it. All right. Thanks, David. Have a good weekend. If you have a consumer-related question, you can now ask Laz yourself. Just send an email to asklaz@latimes.com.